Sorry, mate. Hi there, I'm Tosh for Pop Nonsense.
I'm Gregor.
And we are going to watch... Is it the new trailer?
We hope so.
So this is the one from Scared Diego, potentially, is this right?
I think so. I think they showed 2 clips
Right.
plus at the end they're like, and here's the new trailer. So I think this must be the new trailer. So I don't know if it's the new trailer for the cinema, if this is what we're going to see in cinemas when we go, or
Right.
because it looks like the start of others. Sat there paused, but we'll see.
They're keeping everything really back. Do you know what I mean? They're giving you a wee bit and a wee bit and a wee bit. So I'm not expecting to see 2.5 minutes of brand new footage, but I'm hoping we see a wee bit more of Pennywise. Ideally, what do you want out of this?
I want to see more of the Bayous gang. I want to see more Derry. I'm all about Derry, I love it. So I'd like to see a wee bit more of that. Just get a wee idea of what's in store, but not too much. Teasing. A wee teasing.
That's it. Just the perfect ratio. Just a little bit. None of this 5 minute. I mean that first. I'm assuming it's the first trailer that they released for Justice League and all that sort of stuff. Was like 5 minutes.
It was too much.
5 minutes.
It was too much.
Just enough to get everybody interested, and a wee bit more of Pennywise, but no hundreds. I don't think I want to hear him speak. I don't think I want to hear.
I think if you do, it'll be one wee bit. I don't think he's going to be chatting for 2 minutes.
Just a wee bit.
Well, we'll see.
Shall we just put it on?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Right. Okay. Let's go, man. Are you nervous?
I'm buzzing.
When you're a kid, you think the universe revolves around you. You think that you'll always be protected and cared for. Then, one day, you realize that's not true. Because when you're alone as a kid, the monsters see you as weaker. You don't even know they're getting closer. Till it's too late.
My grandfather thinks this town is cursed. That all the bad things that happen in this town are because of one thing. An evil thing.
Bill, if you will come with me, you'll float too.
I saw something.
A clown. Yeah, I saw him too. We'll float too.
What happens when another Georgie goes missing? Or one of us?
We'll float too.
Are you just gonna pretend it isn't happening like everyone else in this town? If we stick together, we'll win.
Man.
Perfect, man.
Did you see the wee Warner Brothers bit at the start, the wee balloon floating in the background?
No, I never seen that.
Enjoyed that.
Right.
Nothing to do with the advert.
I'd put it on again. That's the thing. Like, I'd put it on again.
I'm going to watch that about 20 times tonight, I think. And myself every time.
It's so different. Like, it's so different from anything that I'd ever expected from the whole Tim Curry thing. And like, I didn't think they were going to play him over the top comedian stuff. I thought it was going to be like. I don't think if there's even going to be that much Pennywise dialogue.
I can't see there being too much of it because he's not from that. He's not going to be the most personable of characters like Tim Curry was.
Yep.
A big lovable clown that
Was
changes
just-
and eats you kind
yeah.
of thing. Whereas this is just like this. At no point are you going to look at this guy and think he's all right.
I say I'm actually so excited, man. I can't wait for. I don't even say I'm kind of in shock. Like I'm glad we heard a bit of the talking. Do you know what I mean? A bit of Pennywise and stuff. But they've done basically. I think with it looks like they've identified like maybe 4 or 5 big scenes that they wanted to show, and just kind of showed you this bit, and then they keep spreading it out a bit, rather than just going here's this bit, and just filling it all together. Having read the book, what do you think? Is it?
I like the idea that you get from it is that it's us against the world. It's like we have to stick together. The adults in the book as well, it's the same. The adults will be kind of turning a blind eye to it. They know there's something not right. They just crack on anyway. And a lot of the adults have got that kind of badness to them, whether that's Derry seeping into them or whatever. But
Right.
I think that comes across in that trailer well. That you saw the bit where wee Ben getting bullied, and quite similar to the miniseries, and again quite similar to the book, and the couple going by in the car turning a blind eye to it. Well, wee Ben's obviously thinking, right, grown-ups, they can stop this. They turn and see a wee balloon popping up in the back of the car, having that.
Where do you think it'll go? Because obviously they're doing this,
Yeah.
and then they're going to do.
The second part's, I'm sure it'll be great, but obviously was seeing in the miniseries where they're kind of cutting back and forth between the two.
Yep.
Just having the kids bit, just having the adults bit, and in the miniseries everyone loved the kids bit, the adult bit not so much. I think the book as well, was the kids bit was the kind of enjoyable bit. I think the adult bit will be interesting to see how they go with it.
I think we adults, they'll need to ramp Pennywise up. Do you know what I mean? They'll need to ramp the whole thing up.
It'll be interesting to see who the cast as well, because the cast for the children's part, which looks brilliant so far, there's a lot of famous children actors in this, so are they going to go the same route for the adults? Because I saw a few posts online, people saying like who do they want to see and stuff, like Jessica Chastain, is that what you call her? Maybe for Bev, or what's Richie Cunningham? What's his daughter?
Richie Cunningham,
Happy Days.
like Ron Howard,
Ron Howard.
his daughter,
Aye.
something Howard. I don't
Totally
know.
blank from Jurassic World and that. Anyway,
Oh, right. I know who you are now, huh?
and then him as well for My Mind's Went Blank. I'm the worst for this, remembering him. For Jurassic World, Parks and Rec. Awesome guy. Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Folks saying he would be good for Ben, because it's like the...
Oh, he slims himself down and all that.
Because he was like notoriously
Oh, he
a
was,
fatty and now he's ripped. So,
That'd be good, aye. Like that's.
because you could believe that he was a wee chubster,
Yep.
and he's turned himself around.
Yep, I'd wear that.
But there's a lot of kind of ideas about who they're going to go for, and whether they're going to go for established stars or fairly kind of unknowns. It'll be interesting.
I think it's fairly safe to say that this is going to be successful. It's not going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like the buzz that's about it. The new. It's going to be successful. So
Definitely.
whatever they do with the next one, they've kind of already hit it. They've already like hit a home run with the next one.
It's like a sequel for the sake of it. It's going to do well off the back of the success of something else. But this sequel won't be for the sake of it. It's the second half of the story. It's not a sequel, it's a continuation.
Yep.
So people, if they like this, if they see this, they have to see the second one. Otherwise, you've not finished it. The miniseries was kind of drawn out, but that was everything. What was that, 2.5, 3 hours or something?
Yeah,
Three
I
and a
need,
half?
I need to
can't
watch it again. I need to go back and watch it again, especially if you're making that the video of the day, the A to Z of it.
Which you can see if you subscribe to Pop Nonsense. Is that what it's called?
I want to go back and see Tim Curry again and see
Yeah.
some of the stuff because it's been a long time since I've watched it.
I like that they'll be so different as well. Obviously, you'll get comparisons, but it's not a like-for-like remake. It's,
No.
That was a TV miniseries. This is a film. It's going to be different.
It was the most successful of the TV miniseries,
Right.
was it not?
I would imagine.
Do you know what I
would
mean? Like when
imagine
it's
that.
Pet Cemetery and Salem. Look, Salem's Lot was alright, was it not? It's definitely one that's it left the longest impression. I think that's down to Tim Curry. Tim Curry is that? Is Pennywise?
I'd love to hear what he has to say about the new one. I'm hoping they get a wee
Tim
pre-screening.
Curry's still alive.
I had a stroke.
So he did.
Because remember they done that Rocky Horror kind of remake,
Yep.
which at points I was enjoying it, at points I was like, get to, because Rocky Horror's immense. You didn't really need to touch that anyway.
I've never
But
seen it.
Folk had talked about, oh, they're going to get him, but obviously after the stroke. But I think he was the narrator. So
I've seen the original. I've never seen. I wouldn't give stuff like that. Remakes are just.
that was one of those for the sake of it.
Yeah.
I think it could have been worse. There was points when I was quite enjoying it, but it wasn't. Didn't give me a sense of
Patient. That was good. You set them up, I'll knock them down, man. I don't really know what else to say about it. Like, I genuinely.
I know I'm a bit kind of.
I feel like I need to see it again. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I need to sit down and watch it and digest it. That is literally the first time we watched it. We pressed play about 4 times there and had to stop it. But
I quite liked as well, because what I was saying, I didn't know if it was the new one or because it looked like the old one from the start. I quite liked that we've had these wee teaser trailers before, and now it's like, right, here's the trailer, and like, here's that bit from that one, here's that bit. So it's like, it gives you that kind of familiarity, which I think a lot of Stephen King's work does anyway. In Derry, it kind of feels like something that you've lived yourself. The Losers Club feel like folk you kind of know or have hung about with, because they've got all different personalities. There's 7 of them. You must have known at least one, Richie or whatever. So I love what Stephen King does, and I love the original miniseries. I've loved the adverts for this. I think I'm going to love it. Whether I love it or not, I'm going to love it. I'm going to give myself an option here.
So anyway, shall we wrap it up? Shall we wrap
happy with
up? That's how we felt about that. At least we stayed on topic this time. We done one 2 days ago.
Yeah, kind of.
Just to
you can see
recap.
that on the channel as well.
So to recap what we'd previously seen, we just talked shit.
Yeah.
Really shit. Aye, that's about it, man. Look, thank you very much for watching. And subscribe to Pop Nonsense. We've got some Stephen King polls and quizzes up on pop-nonsense.com. There'll be a link somewhere.
You could say
here.
it's an extravaganza.
I don't get it. I don't get it. What do you mean? Extravaganza? Like.
Extravaganza.
Oh, is that what you said? I never heard you. Sorry. I genuinely never did.
I hope I said that, otherwise I've blown it.
So cool. We'll see you next time.